Hello, Michaela, will you tell us which club you're here for? Michaela? Hello, Leah, will you let us know which organization you're here for? What organization? Organization?
Got it.
My name is Valerie. It's just my mom's iPad, and I'm from Lambda Kappa Delta.
Perfect, you're Valerie from. And then Michaela, I don't know if you heard me the first time.
Hello. Yes, I'm here for Business Law Association of UNLV.
Perfect. Is it working? One second. Will you check that we're live, Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah, once you're ready. Sure. This one, do you have rebel rates as your own? When did you check? I was gonna ask for the email. And whoever works for the homeless. So motion. We're like. Okay. I were to start then. Call this meeting to order. Welcome to Ways and Means Committee Meeting 5611. For the record, the date is August 18th and the time is 5:03 p.m. We are currently located in CSUN Senate Chambers, SU 313R. We also have senators joining us online through the Zoom. All senators joining online should have their camera on during the meeting. I will now go into a period of roll call. Vice Chair Prieto.
Present.
Senator Lay. Senator Lay is unexcused. Senator Beals.
Present.
Senator Taylor.
Present.
Senator Shelton Lott is excused. Senator Mohan. Senator Mohan is unexcused. Senator Gutierrez.
Present.
Senator Winnitz.
Present.
Senator Sanchez.
Present.
Senator Hailu.
Present.
And Senator Mendez Loya. Present. With 8 senators present, we are meeting quorum. At this time, 5:04 PM, I will now open the land acknowledgement. The University of Nevada, Las Vegas wishes to recognize and honor the indigenous communities of this region and recognize that the university is situated on the traditional homelands of the Nahuvi Southern Paiute people. We offer gratitude for the land itself, for those who have stewarded it for generations, and for the opportunity to study, learn, work, and be in community with this land. I will now open public comment at 5:04 PM. This is a time members of the public may come and speak. Members of the public, you are limited to 2 minutes for your public comment. Please refrain from saying slanderous or defamation of character, as I have the right to limit your comment. When you come to the podium, please state your first and last name and spell your last name for the record. Does anyone have any public comments?
None online.
Seeing none, I will go ahead and close public comment at 5:05 PM. At the same time, I will open the approval of minutes. Are there any discrepancies with the minutes from 56:10? I'll give you guys a second. Good. Seeing none, I will go ahead and go into a period of voting. All in favor of approving the meeting minutes 56:10, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? With a vote of 8-0, the minutes have been approved. At 5:05 PM, I will go ahead and close approval of minutes, and at the same time, open agenda item 6A, discussion and approval of funding for New Ocean Hope Club. That is you. Do you have a presentation? Yes?
Yeah, I just.
You sent it to me.
Do I send over there or do I?
Yes, you'll go ahead and go up to the podium. Share my screen. Give me just a second, I'm gonna pull it up. Okay, one second. Give me 1 second.
For context, is it New Hope Ocean Club? or
Yeah,
New
New
Ocean
Hope.
Club?
It's a New Hope Ocean Club.
New Hope Ocean.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Chair Cos,
Yes,
their presentation is in the Business Law Association folder. I don't know why it's in there, but
interesting. Okay. I think I somehow did that, but I don't remember how. Okay, can you all see it online?
yes.
Perfect.
To correct the names for the agenda, is that clerical?
It's clerical.
Okay.
You have 2 minutes, starting now.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Tyler. I'm the president of the New Hope Ocean Club. I don't know if you guys can hear
Yes, they should be able to hear you well.
me. I mean, turn the presentation.
Oh, yes.
So what we do basically is that we're a community service club that does community service for the Las Vegas community. On Fridays, we help feed the homeless, and on Saturdays, we help clean the streets of Las Vegas. We have over 182 hours of community service, and some 350 students have volunteered in our club. And next one. What we're basically asking for is for food distribution and community service cleanup. So you can see what we're listing right here. We're asking for is like bread, tuna, mayo, and bags and gloves, trash, and gas and supply pickups and flyers. So turn. This is just our budget for what we need. This is showing a snapshot to like what we can use to be able to continue our events on Fridays and Saturdays. So we can do this every week. And next one. And that's basically it. So we're asking for $4,716. And yeah, do you have any questions?
I will go ahead and pull up your budget.
Mhm.
And then senators, if you have any questions on the budget, you can go ahead and ask Arcel, Senator Gutierrez.
The budget amount is higher than what is listed on the bill.
Budget aside, we did, I believe one of my advisors gave me a new budget. That was the budget on the form, that presentation that you saw.
Got it. So I am not, for like transparency reasons, we can't fund anything higher than what the agenda says and
Yeah.
what's on the bill. So we're gonna have to cut the budget down to 4,700. So that's just a little bit over 1,000 lower than what you have on the budget here.
Okay,
So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to you. If you can turn around and look at the budget, is there something you'd most prefer us to cut first?
so I would say to cut,
We could also cut quantity, so if you wanna just cut like a few of each one,
we can cut the, we can cut the bread.
the bread,
Yeah, I believe by 100,
by 100.
yeah.
That brings our budget here, so we still have to go down
Okay.
about 700 more.
So where do you go? Let's do.
Uh-huh.
Cut the. I would say probably cut the, mostly food supplies, so let's cut the tuna about 15.
Tuna 15,
Yeah, 50,
50.
by 50.
Okay, so we're gonna go 106 here. That should do it. Okay, yeah, so now you have $400 more. Do you wanna maybe move tuna up a little bit?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, we could go to sure one. Let me see where that puts us. Okay, and then I'm just gonna add. Yep, just 1 second to do a quick calculation. While I'm doing this calculation, senators, do you have any other questions on the budget?
Chair Cost, I did, Senator Taylor, for the record, the gasoline, that's on the budget, is that gonna
Yeah.
fall, I would figure that would fall under transportation?
Yeah, so as of right now, we pick up students that don't have cars. So we use our own cars to be able to pick them up. Our officers use their own cars to pick them up, so we're just using. So something that costs a lot of money, so we're just wondering if we can get something for gasoline.
Yes, so for, just to give context on why he asked about that. We cut all transportation, travel, lodging, we cut it at half.
Mhm.
So if you're asking for $80 in gas, we would assume that you're gonna spend 160.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
yes,
So when receipt collection comes along, you'll just have to make sure you provide receipts for $160 of gas so that it's like then cut in half. Does that make sense?
okay.
Yeah. Okay. And let me check that this number matches the bill. It does. All right, senators, any other questions for our presenter? All right. If there's no other questions, I will go ahead and call for a voice vote to approve Senate Bill 56-127. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? With a vote of 8-0 to 0. Congratulations, your funding has been approved.
Thank you.
All right, for the record, at 5:13 PM, Senator Mohan has joined us. We are at 9 senators present, still meeting quorum. All right, I will go ahead and at 5:13 PM, close agenda item 6A, and at the same time, open agenda item 6B, discussion and approval of funding for the International Business Association. Yes. Did you send us a presentation?
I didn't, but I have some notes. Would you mind if I just?
Perfect, yeah. Could you just give us a brief rundown of what your organization is, just to give us some context, and we'll jump into your budget, okay? You have 2 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so my name is Alan. I'm the current president of IB, or the International Business Association. So our goal for this school year is going to be to provide undergraduate students with opportunities for professional development, international business, education, and cultural experiences. For this fiscal year, we're planning programming that includes cultural events, educational activities, professional development, and experiential learning opportunity in Puerto Rico, the Puerto Rico component. It mostly focuses on cultural and educational immersion through visits to museums and cultural institutions, which would allow our members to develop cross-cultural understanding that's directly relevant to international business. We're also requesting funds for reusable organizational materials, cultural programming, and events that will help us engage with more undergraduate students. And we understand as well that there is limitations with funding, and we're happy to answer any questions about the budget and work with the committee.
Perfect, thank you. All right, senators, do we have any questions on the budget?
And I know,
Senator, I'm sorry.
I know one thing for the gift cards that can be cut out, because I know I read a little bit more over the regulations, and I know that it's not part of it.
Yes, great job. Great job reading. Do you want to put this to $60 somewhere else?
If that's not a problem.
How many members do you have?
So recurring for the last semester, we had about 20. But well, on the
Involvement center,
involvement center, it's about 70.
70. Okay, do you want to maybe move this $60 into quarter zips to give more quarter zips to our,
Yeah, that'd be fine.
yeah? Okay, so we can add
If 81 members, that's
81 members, okay. So we're gonna add 2 more quarter zips. All right. And then that gives us about,
And as well, there's a budget sheet on the other side. Yeah, that's a bit hidden. And that was for the Puerto Rico stuff.
this one. Does that also? Oh, I see. Okay, so what happened here, it looks like whoever made the Senate bill for this didn't notice that there's 2 budget sheets.
Yeah.
So the bill is less, which isn't a problem because the agenda shows 15,000. What's the max? You said they have 80 members,
81 members.
81 members.
They're in the third year.
Okay, so the most funding that we can give to an organization with 80 members is $12,500. So we're gonna have to cut your budget by about $200. Has your travel already been cut in half? So all of our travel costs, we support, we just only fund at half.
Yeah.
Have you already calculated it at half, or is this the full
No,
price?
I believe that's the full price.
Okay, so I'm just gonna half all of them, and that should bring us down to that dollar amount. And then I'm just gonna move these to be all on one spreadsheet, but I'm gonna do that on my laptop real fast, just so that we have a full count of it all together. Senator Taylor, go ahead.
Senator Taylor, for the record, just wanted to know if your San Gennaro tickets are already halved as well.
That's gonna be line item 20 right here for the RSO for you.
Yeah, I believe that was the half price at that point.
Thank you.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I just need it all to be on one page before we can pass it. Alec, can you copy it all over to the other sheet when she will do that? It's just not letting me. All right. Senator Beals.
Senator Beals, for the record, I just had a question about line item 7, if that should be considered cultural catering because of the vendor that was listed.
Yeah, so with cultural catering, the plan is like, supporting like restaurants of that culture, and where I'm not sure if, do you know anything about, is the best pizza, is that, sorry, is that like authentic Italian, or is the culture you're doing, is it like New York or?
I'm gonna be honest with you, it's probably just some typical pizza place.
Okay.
The intention behind.
Yeah.
Yes.
That can be,
So either we could change the vendor.
Yeah.
Or we could move this money somewhere else.
if you wouldn't mind changing the vendor.
Yeah, does anyone here know of any New York pizza and pasta? Yeah, if you want it for New York culture, do you guys do?
Yeah.
Yeah, like New York education, and what is it called? New York pizza and pasta? Okay, cool. American representation, I guess. Okay. Educating on other American culture, right? Okay. Alec, were you able to move it all over? Okay. Okay, Alec has moved it all over, and so it looks like our new total is looking like 10,000, about 10,000, which is within our limit. Do I see a motion? Vice Chair Prieto.
Vice Chair Prieto, for the record, I motion to amend Senate Bill 56-128 to read, whereas this new organization, after being seen by the Ways and Means Committee, has been approved for an amount not to exceed $10,699.55. Therefore being enacted, CSUN shall appropriate $10,699.55 amount one time to fund the International Business Association. And whereas all costs are to be covered from the CSUN FY27 student organization funding budget in adherence with the Ways and Means operating policy.
Second,
Seconded by Senator Taylor.
yes.
Perfect. Any questions on the motion itself? All right, seeing none, I'll go ahead and call for a voice vote to approve the amendment. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Seeing none, with a vote of 9-0, the motion passes. Are there any other questions on the budget before we take a vote? Oh. All right. Seeing none, we'll go ahead and call for a voice vote to approve Senate Bill 56-128. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
I
Any opposed? With a vote of 9-0, congratulations, your funding has been approved. All right, and this will reach the Senate floor next week on Monday. So then after that, it'll just take a couple weeks to reach your account. And then for the two of you who have already gone, you guys are all good to go.
Okay, so thank you so much.
Of course. Have a great evening. We will be in contact
Do we have any question
about
in terms
the,
of the nation?
yeah, you can email me about it and then I will direct you to purchase it.
Were you the person that emailed us about the meeting?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, look at that question.
You get up.
All right. At 5:24 PM, I will go ahead and close agenda item 6B and at the same time open agenda item 6C, discussion and approval of funding for the Bio Law and Health Policy Forum. You guys are online, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Mhm.
That's you, Anna, right?
Yeah.
Did you send us a presentation?
I did.
Okay, give me just a second to pull. I know I downloaded them all and put them somewhere, but I don't know where they went. Give me just a second to pull it up. And all right, Anna, you have 2 minutes starting now. Just let me know when to switch the slide.
Okay. Perfect. Good evening, everybody, and just want to say thank you for giving us the opportunity to present ourselves today. BioLaw is a student-led organization that bridges medicine and law through student-led publishing, ethical dialogue, and community engagement. Our goal is to bring together students interested in healthcare, law, research, and public policy, and we have over 23 active members who are on board with us. Next slide, please. So a major part of our work is community service, and we work with organizations like LV Rescue Mission, Catholic Charities, and Volunteers in Medicine of Southern Nevada. And through volunteering, our members observe real needs faced by underserved populations in Nevada, and they reflect on recurring barriers and complications people go through and connect those experiences to issues with health policy and medical law. So from there, we hope to turn those observations into student research through collaboration with resources like the Pre-Professional Advising Center and the Office of Undergrad Research, as well as UNLV Spectra. Next slide, please. So this is just a summary of our budget, and our requested budget will mainly support our in-person meetings, which will provide catering, involvement fair materials, outreach supplies, and our website through which we will publish student writing, and the basic materials needed to keep the club active and organized throughout the year.
Oh.
That'll be all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Senators, I'll go ahead and put the budget up. Senator Sanchez.
For line item 3, that's a subscription and, you know.
Yes, for context, Anna, we don't fund subscriptions or websites. Where this happens both. So, what we can do is, this is $380. We can either move that to a different line item, or we could just cut this item altogether.
Okay. Let me see, because most of these are for marketing and involvement fair materials. Maybe we can kind of distribute that to the catering and maybe water bottle.
Got it. So for
water
catering,
bottle labels.
got it. So I'll put 200 more to catering. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
And then the other 148 you want to water?
Let's do that for posters as well. Let's just divide that between posters too.
All right. Senator Sanchez.
Speaking of the catering, actually, it's, I don't know if we're counting King as like a cultural catering, but it's not halved. Well, I guess I don't know about now, but
Yes, to the RSO, so we only fund catering at half.
Mm-hmm.
So has this already been cut in half, or is this?
No, I think that was the full amount.
Okay, so either we can cut it in half, or you can promise that you'll spend $1,200 on it.
Let's keep it as is. since we actually didn't include the utensils that come with it, so I think is there any way we can maybe switch it to Mediterranean food, let's say Moroccan, to use that towards that because they provide utensils with their catering.
What was the name?
Moroccan.
Meraki.
I don't have the I don't have the exact amount that would cost us, but we can fit that into the however much we have.
Senator Taylor.
Senator Taylor, for the record, I just wanted to provide some clarification if to the RSO asking for the website, and I noticed in their budget it actually said this was something that was critical. You probably looked at our Ways and Means operating policy and did notice that websites are not funded unless critical to the function of the organization. And so I just think it'd be, I just want to let you know, and I think it's only fair if you did see that and wondering why we just axed it without, much explanation. It is because it doesn't appear that it is critical to the survival of your organization or the function of your organization. For instance, if it was a website developing club itself. Would you care to talk to us about how you plan to use the website? If you
Yes,
said that it is critical?
This website is used to publish papers and articles. It was initially, so our plan initially was we crafted writing guidelines for independent research. So every member would be able to publish their own papers, which we would use the website for, in order to share it with other platforms. But we thought it might be too tedious for members. So we changed our plan actually and had our advisor discuss this new agenda with us, which was approved, as well as the Office of Undergrad, which thought it was a great plan. So we have active volunteers and members who are invested in doing this and getting connected with a lot of organizations, and it's going to be turned into a group research project instead. That was the only way we could, that and the UNLV Spectra and undergraduate research were the only resources where we could get that paper out to the public.
May I have
That's why we need a website.
Thank you so much. May I have a follow-up, Chair?
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
Thank you so much for that explanation, and I do appreciate it. So I think you do know that the RSA funding provided by the Ways and Means is a supplement to what your organization can raise on its own, and that does sound like a great opportunity for the research department or perhaps a department level collaboration with that website. So, but thank you so much for explaining that to us.
Of course. Thank you.
Yes, and thank you, Senator Taylor, for explaining that to them. I know sometimes it can get really confusing, but yeah, that's just the reason behind it. It's just one of those things, that's not funded unless it's absolutely critical. Do I have any other questions on the budget? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the bill and just make sure everything looks right before we vote. Nine. Okay, perfect. All right. If there's no other questions on the bill, I'll go ahead and move to a voice vote. All those in favor of approving Senate Bill 56-129, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, with a vote of 9-0 to 0. Congratulations, Anna, your funding has been approved.
Thank you.
Of course. All right, and then Anna, you're all good to log off. This will reach the Senate next week, and then after that, it should just take a couple weeks to reach your account.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much, everyone.
Of course, have a great night.
You too.
All right, at 5:33 p.m., I'll go ahead and close agenda item 6C and jump down to agenda item 6E. Discussion and approval of funding for the Rebel Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, that's.
Yes. All right, did you send us a presentation?
No.
All right, will you just go ahead and give us a brief, I mean, we know Dungeons and Dragons, I think we generally know, but if you just want to go ahead and give us a brief spiel of what you guys do?
Sure, let me know when my time starts.
All right, you've got 2 minutes, starting now.
CSUN government, RSO representatives and other personnel attending the meeting. If you'll indulge me for a second, please picture in your mind's eye a snowy landscape with high mountains and cavernous valleys like knives that gouged the earth deep and left its scars. After a months-long journey and the frost biting at your skin, you are now presented in front of you with a half-destroyed castle where the prize awaits you, a princess that was stolen months long ago. But where is the dragon? Up ahead, you see a shadow completely conceal the sun as you turn around and see a 2-story tall dragon with claws as large as, a full-grown man towering behind you. What do you do? My name is Evan. I am the treasurer for the Rebel D&D club here on campus. That stands for Dungeons and Dragons, which is tabletop role playing. I represent 120 registered members, 600-ish people inside the Discord, and all of the wayward souls that decide to join alongside a game and not actually register. This budget accompanies about a year's worth of related expenses and materials, as this is the first time ever that we will actually be doing a budget through you guys instead of being self-funded. This includes materials, events for LARPing or catering and the like. This is my first year as treasurer, but hopefully I'll stay for a bit.
Incredible presentation, thank you. Senators, I have the budget up on the board. Vice Chair Prieto is working on moving this all to one budget sheet so that it totals it all for us. Don't worry about it. The sample budget sheet, I know it only has like 4.
We had like 2 sheets on, so I thought I just had to keep adding.
Just keep that, yeah, no, it's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and add them. While he does that, do I have any questions from my senators? I did notice there's a couple catering items, like the chicken pan,
Yes,
are those cut in half?
those are cut in half.
Perfect. All right, and you guys have a big member count. I remember before this meeting, I went through and I looked at everyone to make sure there's enough. And yeah, there's like over 100 people, which is very
And that
impressive.
doesn't account for the people that decide for some reason not to join, or people that like join in on a game but aren't a part of the school. So
Nice.
usually games are like 5 to 6-ish people per. So
Nice.
we encompass a lot of people.
Nice. Yes, this one's a second, just because there's so many line items, we're just looking through all of them. Where do you usually host your events?
Wherever we can find a room, but we have it split between people that are actually able to show up on our Friday meeting time from like 1 to 6, and people that like are in the server and then just do a game on their own time, right? So the budget is split between being a resource availability site for people that can't show up to the club, as well as hosting events throughout the year.
Nice. So there's like the big meeting time, and then people host sub meetings, basically.
Sub meetings, or just like, hey, I want some people for a game, who's available, and then they just go on like a Wednesday after class.
Nice. Was that a hand?
No, sorry, I was trying.
That's okay. How was that? I'm just gonna take a look at the budget and make sure everything looks good. Senator Sanchez.
Just a question for the RSO. How like big do your guys' meetings get? Like you said, you have like 100 some members. So like, how big do your guys' meetings get?
I would say the meetings get around 30 people regularly. A lot of people cannot make the Friday like 1 to 6 showing.
And so the big thing that I wanted to do for this year was like, okay, great, you can't make it. Well, what else can we provide as a club? Right? So creating like a basically like a little library of books or materials that people can basically write out. So that way in their own time, they can still experience what we have available.
Very cool.
Okay. I'm so sorry, we're just still combining these all into.
No, it's all good. It's like 119 some items.
What we can do is I'm gonna calculate the totals of all the sheets to make sure it adds up correctly, and then we'll, on our end, combine. Yes, Senator Taylor.
I'm sorry, I did not, I meant to mute, but I was looking for the other budgets. I just realized, yeah, that there are the three separate budgets because of the discrepancy in the bill amount, yeah.
Yes, they're all on that same sheet, so we can vote on this. It's more of just for our sake. There's no thing that says that it all has to be on one sheet. It's just for whoever's doing receipt collection at the end of the year would probably appreciate if they were all on one sheet, so that's why we're doing this. Just because at the end of the year, somebody has to look through every single one of your receipts and they'll all be named line item one, line item one, line item one, line item one. So we're just adding this to make sure it's all right. Okay, I actually think the number I added up to is a little bit higher than what's on the. Oh no, it's because Alec is already moved, so it's.
I'm just gonna move everything from the second one to
From
the
the
first
second one
one,
to the first
and then leave it like that.
And then we'll do this. Well, you just have the totals first. Senator Mendes Loya.
Line item one, Age of Chivalry Renaissance Festival tickets, are those cut in to 50?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe with the shared Excel, the functions should still be inside of the total, which should have the divisions. Yeah.
Thank you. That is so much fun. And then sometimes CSUN gets free Renaissance Fair tickets, so.
Yes,
you
for
should-
Friday. I was there last
I was
year.
gonna say, you should come check us out. We usually have them in the lobby.
Everything from the second page is now on the first.
It's not on the first page.
It rained really bad that year. They had to close it down.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Six, okay. Six, oh. Okay, I think the number I got is just slightly lower than the number that's on the bill. Will one more senator please calculate this for me? Add budget sheet one, skip over budget two. But the number of budget one isn't calculated, so just add up the, like, highlight it and add the total sum. And then add everything else, just to make sure. Sorry, it's super line by line. Dotting our i's, crossing our t's.
You said skip over the second one?
Skip over the second one.
I got 10,823.
That number might be slightly off because the number on the. Okay, wait, I added it again and I think I got the exact number on the bill. But 10 cents lower. Okay, we're gonna add 10 cents to one of your line items.
Fantastic.
I'm giving you 10 extra cents for your infinite staircase. I know it does sound cool. I'm coming to one of these meetings. You might get an involvement center request from me.
I encourage everyone to, stop by the club or one of our events, we always welcome more people.
When's your guys' next meeting?
Our next meeting, I believe we have a back to semester thing September 10th. It should already be posted in regards to in the involvement center. That's the big one.
Perfect. All right. Senators, any other questions before we vote on this? All right, seeing none, I'll go ahead and call for a voice vote to approve Senate Bill 56-131. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? With a vote of 9-0. And then it'll just take, on Monday, it'll reach the Senate, and then after that, just a couple weeks before the funding reaches your account.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you next year.
Hopefully at club.
Hopefully at the club, guys. Let's all go. All right. Great.
I'm not a player. I'll learn.
Me too. Never played before. Give me the big, I know they have a big dike. But that's not sure what like,
Yeah.
Besides. All right. We'll feel like the Stranger Things kids. At 5:45 PM, I'll go ahead and close agenda item 6E and at the same time open agenda item 6F, discussion and approval of funding for the UNLV Wine Society. All right, did you send us a presentation?
I did not.
Perfect. Just go ahead and give us a brief overview of what you guys do.
All right, thank you to the committee for having me. My name is Corey White. I'm the president of the Wine Society. So we are an educational organization focused on or based in the Hospitality College. Our mission is to create a student-led environment for our members to learn about wine, whether that be for the furtherance of their career in hospitality or just personal interest. And we have three main categories of request. The first is marketing materials centered around tabling. The second is educational materials, journals for our members to use to track their tasting as we move through the semester, and then also textbooks. And then our third category is travel. We are hosted by a winery in Napa every winter that provides a multi-day educational experience for our members, ranging from geology and viniculture to winemaking and food and wine pairing. And that is all I have for you today.
All right. Senators, I'm gonna pull up the budget. If anyone has any questions, now's the time. Did you already cut the
Travel in half? Yes, I did.
Perfect. Senators, any other questions? This one's a small budget sheet, pretty easy, not like the other one, but that was crazy. All right, I'm just gonna check the number on the bill, make sure it matches. Perfect. All right, any other questions? Oh, Senator Winnetts.
Senator, when it's for the record, I would just like to look back on those trip travel and trip lodgings, as I actually do not believe those have been halved.
So I did not have them using the formula. If you look at the quotes that I submitted, they are half the amount on the quotes that I submitted to the committee.
Okay, thank you for clarifying.
Yes, I just checked on that. Each flight shows, Sophie, each flight shows at 255, so that's where this number comes from.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. Any other questions? Oh, Senator Taylor.
Senator Taylor, for the record, thanks so much for your presentation. I was pleased to see that I had been assigned the liaison for this, as I am a wine drinker. So I do look forward to some of your events this semester. I yield.
we're looking forward to having you.
All right. I'm not 21, don't tell anyone.
So we do allow members that are under 21, you just cannot taste, unfortunately.
Just stare.
But we do have a lot of fun activities even outside the tasting of the wine.
Very nice. All right, if there's
I just happen to be a hair over 21.
I will go ahead and call for a voice vote to approve Senate Bill 56-132. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, with a vote of 9-0. Congratulations, the funding has been approved. At 5:50, I'll go ahead and close agenda item 6F. And at the same time, jump down to 6G, discussion and approval of funding for SFC campus based. I have your presentation. I'll pull it up. All right, and you guys are online, yes?
Yeah.
Perfect. As soon as I pull it up, you'll have 2 minutes. All right. Whenever you're ready, we'll start the timer.
Okay, I'll start now. So hi, my name is Brianne and I'm the president of SFC Campus Base. So next slide, please.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay. Yeah, so campus based, it refers to being college based as we have different branches in our organization. Next slide, please. So we are part of an international organization originating from the Philippines, and we're a Catholic-based community, and specifically campus-based. It's for college students, and we try to promote the Catholic community by helping these students to grow in their relationship with God while being on campus, and it's just to create a safe space for them. Next slide, please. So we create a renewed and united society in Christ through the campuses. So this also involves national campuses. So across the US, we have different branches of campus based where we allow members to network. And next slide. Say the same thing. It's just that we're building a community of Catholic students on campus, and this is just for them to have their little environment where they can communicate with other Catholic students, or even just anyone that wants to have some friendships or anything like that. And next slide, please. So usually we have events that are usually hangouts, households, or workshops. These can be just to network and build leadership skills. We also, for example, teach music to students and any of our members. And we also offer volunteering opportunities. And these are all just to help them to create their own community within SFC campus space while growing in their faith. And we also have our yearly national conference that involves members from across the US. Next slide, please. So our budget, we're mostly asking for registration, for some funding for registration and traveling to the different states for the conferences that we have for SFC campus based, and also summers for marketing and for in-event promotions, and also items for events and supplies. And next slide.
Brianne, that is time.
Oh yes, yeah, that was the end too. So perfect timing.
Great timing. All right. For the record, everyone, they sent me a new budget just before this because their organization is only eligible for 4,056. So I just put that in the supplemental materials. So, Senator Prado.
Senator Prieto, I motion to amend Senate Bill 56-133 to include the new budget.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Senator Sanchez. Any questions on the motion itself? All right. Seeing none, I'll go ahead and call for a voice vote to approve the motion. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? With a vote of 9-0, the amendment passes. All right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the budget. All right, senators, do we have any questions on the revised budget? Vice Chair Prieto.
Vice Chair Pritchett, for the record, I'm just wanting to make sure that your conference registration and your airfare is cut in half.
Yes, they're all cut in half.
Any other questions, senators? Senator Mendes Loya.
Senator Mendes Loya, for the record, their shirts, their quantity is 64, but their number of undergraduate members, it says that it's 25.
Yes, so to the organization, so you are only allowed to have wearable items up to 200% of your member count. So the most shirts you would be able to request is 50. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah, we can decrease it if we need to.
Okay, that moves that change?
No.
Okay, anything else, senators? All right. Do I have a motion to change the number? There? Senator Mendes Loya.
I motion to amend Senate Bill 56-133 to read, whereas the student organization, after being seen by the Ways and Means Committee, has been approved for the amount to not exceed $3,970.79. Therefore be enacted, CSUN shall appropriate $3,970.79 amount one time to fund the SFC campus-based, and where all costs are to be from the CSUN sorry guys, it's like your guys' names are popping up. It's okay. The CSUN FY 27 student organization funding budget in adherence with the Ways and Means operating policy.
Second.
Seconded by Senator Gutierrez. Any questions on the motion itself? All right, seeing none, I'll go ahead and call for a voice vote on the motion. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? With a vote of 9-0, the motion has been approved. Are there any other questions on the budget, senators, before we make a vote? All right, seeing none, I'll go ahead and call for a voice vote to approve Senate Bill 56-133. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? With a vote of 9-0, congratulations, your funding has been approved.
Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you. And then this will just take a couple weeks to reach your account after it hits the Senate, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Of course. All right, at 5:58 PM, I'll go ahead and close agenda item 6G. And we're jumping down to 6I, discussion and approval of funding for the Business Law Student Association. Michaela, did you send us a presentation or do you want to just give a brief spiel?
Yes, I sent a presentation, but it's only one slide, so.
Okay,
Yes.
do I have it? Okay, I do have it. Hold on. I'll pull it up. All right, whenever you're ready.
If it's better for you guys, so I'm just gonna stay on this slide. Hello, everybody. My name is Michaela Benavides Sosa. I am the president of the Business Law Association of UNLV. So the goal of BLA is just to cultivate a community for undergraduates who are passionate about law, business, and leadership, particularly those who want to devote their lives to like mergers and acquisitions, corporate governance, etc. Our mission is to support our members' academic, professional, and personal development by things such as mentorship programs, law firm visits, professional development workshops, case studies, etc. And we have about 45 members on the involvement center. And that's basically it. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Very cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the budget. Senators, if you have any questions. All right, and then I just wanted to confirm that you're using the cultural catering for educational events.
Yeah, of course. So you might notice that we're specifically doing Mexican, Greek, and Filipino catering. We have collaborations with future collaborations with the Hoyas program, as well as the Asian Bar Association. So those are, that catering is for those specific collaborative events to bring awareness to the cultural importance of the Hoyas program, which is Latinx based, as well as the ABA, which we're doing a mentorship program with. So we're also doing an event in collaboration with them to showcase Asian American Awareness Month. So and then for the Greek catering, let me just pull up my notes here. So as the basis of legal reasoning and the legal field, we like to use Greek catering to educate our members about the Greek history behind the development of legal reasoning, logic, and more at our end of year banquet. So that's kind of the background between all of the catering.
Perfect. Any other questions, senators? All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up the bill, make sure everything looks good. I work at a business law firm. I feel like I'm at work right now. Okay, sorry. All right, everything looks good. All right. If there's no other questions, I will go ahead and call for a voice vote to approve Senate Bill 56-135. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? With a vote of 9-0 to 0. Congratulations, Michaela, your name's been approved.
Thank you so much.
Of course, this will reach Senate on Monday, and after that, it'll just take a couple weeks to reach your account, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
Perfect, and you're all good to go for the evening. All right.
Awesome. Have a great rest of your night.
You too, thank you. At 6:02 p.m., I'll go ahead and close agenda item 6I, and at the same time open. Before I open it, do I have a representative from Rebel Reads? Yes. Perfect. I'll go ahead and open agenda item 6J, discussion and approval of funding for the Rebel Reads. You may take the podium. Did you send us a presentation? I did not. You did not? I'm here in person, so. Perfect. So go ahead and just tell us a little bit about your org. You have 2 minutes starting now.
For sure. My name is Isabella Manley. I'm currently the Vice President and Active Treasurer for Rebel Reads. We're a book club here on campus. We have tons of amazing members. The way our club works is with CSUN's funding as well as a $20 membership fee. We provide students with 3 books per semester at least, as well as some of our overstock from past semesters. And we come together, we discuss books, and we also have some fun activities that the member fees also help cover. But mostly we're a social club where people come to meet people with similar hobbies.
Thanks. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the budget behind you. You sent us a new budget?
I did to Senator Winnets.
Perfect. When did you send it?
A couple days ago.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and do I have a motion on the floor? Senator Sanchez.
I move to motion Senate Bill 56-136 to have the correct budget.
Second.
All right, motion made by Senator Sanchez, seconded by Senator Prieto. Any questions on the motion itself? Seeing none, I'll go ahead and call for a voice vote to amend Senate Bill 56-136. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. With a vote of 9-0, the motion has been approved. Sorry, we just have to do that to edit the bill. All right, I'm gonna pull up the budget now. All right, senators, if you have any questions. Senator Prieto.
Senator Prieto, I'm looking at, line item 11, the Barnes and Nobles gift card.
That's a new thing we started doing. We encourage participation in our Discord server since not everyone can attend meetings. We have weekly questions where members can earn entries into an end of semester raffle. And we give away a little gift card for our members.
All right, so unfortunately, our operating policy tells us that we can't give out gift cards just because it's not trackable, because the money you spend there is not trackable. Something I know that other clubs do is if you give your member a $40, but to tell them they can spend $40 at Barnes and Noble, if they give you the receipt.
I see.
If they give you the receipt, you can reimburse them $40. Does that make sense? So you could, just because we need to have receipts for each individual item, so you could tell them you want $40 at Barnes and Noble, they spend $40, and then they send you the receipt, and then you reimburse them. Does that make sense?
Yes, well, the way I was planning on purchasing the card would be like an actual Amazon listing for a $50 card, and that would still have a receipt, so I'm not sure if that changes things.
Yes, it's just that the items itself aren't trackable
I see.
because gift cards are like interpreted as like a cash prize.
Okay, I
Does that
see.
make sense?
Understood.
So what we could do, unless you want to move the $80 somewhere else on your budget.
That's not necessary.
Okay. Trying to decide the best way to do this. Committee members, what do you guys think? Senator Prieto.
Senator Prieto, so what do we think about gift cards?
What about the gift card, the Barnes and Noble gift card?
I think it's still just, we can't fund it, like, we can't track exactly what's being spent, we can't track who is being gifted the said gift card. It's just, it's too vague in my opinion.
Senator Mohan.
For the record, I was wondering if we would be able to do something adjacent to how we do cultural catering, where they give us the vendor like Barnes and Nobles and they say they're getting books, but they don't have to name the specific book. And then as long as they give us receipts showing that they got the books as intended from the vendor as intended, we can give them a certain allotment of the $80. But let me know what you guys think on that idea.
Great idea, Senator Mohan. I agree with this. The reason why I'm having a tough time wanting to cut this is because it's Barnes and Noble. Like, they're buying books. It's not like we're giving them a Target or Amazon gift card where they're buying whatever. They can, like, we're Barnes and Noble, it's pretty much like books. I mean, they could buy a CD or Legos, but those are things we would fund anyway. Senator Gutierrez.
Maybe just change the wording to change the supplier to Barnes and Noble and change the item to Barnes and Noble books.
I like that. Is that okay? Great. Books and supplier. Got it. So when you're, after you give out the gift card, just tell them when they spend it to send you the receipts for what they buy. Does that make sense?
For sure.
Perfect. Any other questions? All right, I'm just gonna check the bill, make sure it's the right number. The bill is a little bit higher than the budget, I believe, a motion. Senator Sanchez.
I motion to amend Senate Bill 56-136 to read, whereas a student organization, after being seen by the Ways and Means Committee, has been approved for an amount not to exceed $5,211.32. And therefore be enacted, CSUN shall appropriate $5,211.32 amount one time to fund the Rebel Reads where all costs are to be encumbered from the CSUN FY 27 student organization funding budget in adherence with the Ways and Means operating policy.
Second.
Motion made by Senator Sanchez, seconded by Vice Chair Prieto. Any questions on the motion itself? All right, seeing none, I'll go ahead and call for a voice vote to approve Senate Bill 56-136. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? With a vote of 9-0-0. All right. At 6:10 PM, I'll go ahead and close agenda item 6J and at the same time open agenda item 6K, discussion and approval of funding for Hearts for the Homeless. I see that you are online, yes?
Yes.
Perfect. And did you sent us a presentation, yes?
Yeah, I sent it to Alexander.
Perfect, I have it right here. All right. I will start the timer. You have 2 minutes after you begin.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Rayon Shafiq. I'm the treasurer for the Hearts for the Homeless Club. And this is our funding request. Next slide, please. So our organization was founded by 3 biomedical students at the University of Central Florida who recognized that the homeless population were especially vulnerable to cardiac diseases, and they founded the club Hearts for the Homeless International. And the first one was in Orlando. Next slide, please. The chapter at UNLV was established in spring 2023, and currently we have grown to over 120 dedicated and active members, and our mission is to contribute to the well-being of the unhoused population in Las Vegas by providing blood pressure screenings and other healthcare services to them. Next slide, please. So a big part of our club is the blood pressure screening events that we hold. We hold them at many places, including Caridad Charity, Gospel Lighthouse Church, Desert Spring Community Resource Center, and the UNLV Farmers Market. And it is essential that we receive funding for the supplies in order to go to these events. Some of the supplies are wipes, gloves, first aid kits, blood pressure cuffs, as well as wagons and backpacks to transport these materials. Next slide, please. We also would like funding for marketing items for our club to recruit both new and returning students to UNLV. And these are some of those items. Next slide, please. Another big part of our club is the social events that we hold in order for new members to meet with each other and make new friends. These are some of those items that will receive funding. Next slide, please. We also have general meeting items. This is mostly just food that we bring to our meetings, as well as the utensils and plates that we provide. Next slide, please. Finally, we just have some miscellaneous items such as shirts, jackets, stoles, as well as a CPR class, so members can receive CPR certification. Next slide.
All right, and that is time, unfortunately, but we're gonna go ahead and pull your budget up. Can we give the RSO round of applause? All right. All right, Senator Prieto.
Senator Prieto, I motion to amend Senate Bill 56-137 to include the new budget.
Second. Motion made by Vice Chair Prieto, seconded by Senator Mendez Loya. Any questions on the motion itself? Seeing none, I'll go ahead and call for a voice vote to approve the motion. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, I'm just fixing a clerical error. All right. With a vote of 9-0-0, the motion has been approved. All right, I'll go ahead and pull up that new budget now. Go 2 times. Too many. Okay. Any questions on the budget? Vice Chair Prieto.
Vice Chair Prieto, is your guys' catering cut in half?
Yes, they should all be cut in half.
Okay, thank you.
All right, to the RSO, the amount on your budget is about $150 more than the amount on the bill and the amount on the agenda. So we're gonna have to move this number down to $9,468. So I'll give it to you to let us know which items you would most be okay with cutting.
Yes, that was the original budget that we submitted, but later our president, Lena, she emailed some changes that were made to the budget and they were approved as of this morning.
Yes, so we added your new budget to our bill. We just can't fund more than is on the agenda because that would be considered not transparent and a violation of Nevada open meeting law. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Yes, because we only informed the public that we would be spending $9,468, so I can't spend any more than that.
Okay, sounds good.
So if you'd like, I think maybe the best route to go is just cutting cutting a few dollars off of the ones with high quantities.
Yes, could you go to line 58, please?
58. This one?
Yes, you can cut that down to 150.
That did it. You still have about, is that $30, $35? Do you want to maybe increase it until it's almost exact?
Yeah, we can do that.
Is this with 86?
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, guys, I'm having a hard time seeing. Okay. 1 second. Is that almost, that's almost there,
Yeah.
right? Okay, how far off am I?
Like $1 and some cents.
$1.15? $1.15? Sorry, give me just 1 second. And that should be exact?
No, you're a penny off.
I'm 1 penny. What would I have been wrong?
You're 10 cents off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, off.
Well,
What happened?
sorry.
Okay, only put $32.
What? Is it this one?
58.
Oh, yes. That should be exact.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, any other questions on the budget?
Oh, no other questions.
Perfect. Senators, anything else? All right. With that, question to my senators. Do you guys think sunglasses are wearable items or marketing items? Vice Chair Prieto.
Vice Chair Prieto, I guess question to the RSO would be, what is on the sunglasses? Is it like something that states what your club is? Like, is your logo, is it something? Because if that's the case, then I would view it more as a merchandisable item, as it has the logo of said organization, rather than it just being a plain pair of like black or red or whatever sunglasses.
Yes, the sunglasses are custom sunglasses that have our logo, the name of our club, as well as the logo on the side of them.
Are you going off of the design or the intention? Are they handing out marketing or?
You know what, that's weird.
With the shirts that you had said were marketing,
Yeah,
a brush shirt is given out
okay.
to market.
Right.
It's not kept within the chapter.
Vice Chair Prieto.
Vice Chair Prieto. So are you guys gonna be giving these out to your potential new members that would join your organization?
Yes, we'll be giving them out during the involvement fair to people who come to our table. It'll be used as a tabling item to market the club.
Perfect, good answer. All right, sorry, that sounded mean. It's just, the intent behind, like, we only fund wearable items up to 200% of your member count for, people in your organization for just like, stuff like t-shirts or like visors or any merchandise that your, members are gonna be wearing. But if it's something that's being given out to the student body, we view that as a marketing material, so it's a little bit different. Senator Hailu.
Senator Hiley, for the record, there's just a clerical error on the bill right here. Whereas the CSUN Ways and Means Committee will review the request. Yeah, just the number. Yeah.
There we go. All right. Seeing no more questions, I'll go ahead and call for a voice vote to approve Senate Bill 56-137. All those in favor, please say aye.
Yes.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, with a vote of 9-0, congratulations.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Of course, you too. All right. At 6:20 p.m., I'll go ahead and close agenda item 6K. And at the same time, open agenda item 6L, discussion and approval of funding for the warehouse theater. All right, did you send a presentation? Yes, we did. Do you see it up there? If not, I probably have it.
Could it be behind the notifications on the desktop?
It's probably not. Maybe I put it in your folder. I don't know. When I was putting these things in, I don't think I was looking at it, and some things just fell into random folders. And I see.
So fair, so real.
I don't really know. I don't know how that happened, and I've never done that before. Okay, give me a second. Did you send it to Alec? Or
I send it to Alexander, yeah.
did you send it to me?
Maybe?
Sorry.
Sorry, just 1 second, guys.
All good.
Today.
There was a lot of presentations that got sent, so my apologies.
It's understandable.
Yellow. With at least.
Oh.
I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Okay. Chicha.
Yeah. Thanks for doing it.
Sheldon, how have you been enjoying our meeting? Very cool. Very
First one I've
interesting.
attended, having a great time.
Yes. A lot more chill than I thought it would be. Yeah, great. Every week, open to the public.
Amazing.
You sent it to me on what?
I just shared it with you. It's a Google slideshow.
Easy. There it is. All right. You have 2 minutes whenever you're ready.
Cool. I am Colton Malis. I am the current president.
I am Anya Santa Maria. I'm the current treasurer. We are from the Warehouse Theater. We do theater with undergrads.
Yeah. We try to make it a point to give performance, backstage, and tech opportunities to undergraduate students. That's our main mission.
This is our budget summary. We are going to see this on the Excel spreadsheet at the end of this, so I think we can go to the next slide. Beautiful.
Why License and Musical? We have a lot of membership interest in it. We have put on a full production before and it went, I think, pretty well. So now we're ready to step it up to the next level. Next slide, please.
We need to get event insurance because it would be illegal not to in case any liabilities happen while we're doing performances and someone needs to get covered.
Yes. Next slide, please. Why get flyers? Advertising. Word of mouth can only get us so far. I know we're a theater club, but we're not that talkative.
And then catering, we have cut this in half already. We like to feed people because college students are hungry, especially when they do theater.
We're also planning to do 2 shows in one day, and we want to be able to provide our cast and crew with food between shows.
And now we can go to the.
Incredible presentation. I see that you guys had an old budget, new old budget, and new.
So we did some things.
Yes, so the The one in the middle is when we have the catering. The one that we sent in this morning is when we discovered that there's an additional fee for licensing a musical that covers the resources like the scripts and the score, which are very important to rehearsing the musical that you license.
Perfect. I am very happy you found that out before you came to us.
Yes.
Perfect. Senator Gutierrez.
I motion to amend Senate Bill 56-138 to addendum A to include the new budget.
Seconded.
All right, motion made by Senator Gutierrez, seconded by Senator Prieto. Any questions on the motion itself? That was time. Seeing none,
Went a little crazy with speed run, all right.
seeing none, I'll go ahead and call for a voice vote to approve the motion. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, with a vote of 9-0, the motion has been approved. I see the number on the bill is wrong also. Okay, so unfortunately, we run into the same problem of the number on the budget is a little bit higher than the number on the agenda.
Yes.
Because we have to be transparent to the public and we only feel them we'd be spending $1,800. Right. Would you guys be able to function without the event insurance?
Without
Because
being,
if you're not, so here's what I can do. I can't actually give you this money today.
Right.
But what I can do is I can table this agenda item until 2 weeks from now, because I have my agenda posted for next week, so I would be able to add you to that meeting. But I could table this until 2 weeks from now and increase that number to be this number. Does that make sense?
Yes, first thing, our production rentals, we only need one of them, we figured that out a couple hours ago. So that will bring us down a little bit. Still need it down a little.
Yes.
Like 100.
Yeah,
But
150. So we could either cut 150 somewhere else. Or we could,
They're pretty thin.
I was gonna say it's pretty
Yeah.
slim.
Anya, would you be willing to let the production rentals come out of our own personal budget and then essentially revert back to the originally submitted budget? Would that be?
yeah, would it be possible for us to go back to our originally submitted
Well,
budget?
what I could do is I can give you $150 for production rentals. Does that make sense? So you guys would be funding 1.5 rentals and we'd be funding half a rental.
Oh, okay,
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think so.
So we'd give you 149 for the rental. Oh, and then we still have, is that exact?
That's $2.
$2 off.
Yep.
I'll give you $2 more for that. $2 and how many cents? $2.60?
46-ish. Call it 240.
Okay, wait. What would the number be, like 150, I don't know, 151?
You missed it.
Why? Oh, you are 60 or something? I'm sorry,
809.67.
67, sorry. All right. We're off
31 points.
30 cents, okay.
Bring it to 90.
Okay, there we go. So you guys would just be funding the rest of that production rental, which would be about $150.
Perfect.
Okay, that's good?
That's fantastic.
Perfect. Senator Taylor.
Senator Taylor, for the record, so that line item 4, can you explain that? Are you all looking to put money aside to pay Source because they do provide you with $40 worth of printing?
We were looking to do an additional $40 in addition to what they already give us. Just so we can market for the multiple events that we have slated. Maybe that $40 that Source gives us would go towards the full production, let's say, but that additional $40 would go towards things like semesterly cabarets or workshops.
Any other questions? All right, sorry about having to cut that.
All good.
All right. if there's no other questions, I'll go ahead and I'm just gonna double check. All right, Senator Mohan.
Senator Moen, for the record, I was just curious if you guys are planning to use like university sources for your production rentals. Because I know there's a couple different options on campus, depending on what you guys are trying to get.
Yeah.
We use the campus resources for the set, maybe costume designs, because we've pulled from the set pieces and costumes before, but the university would not be able to provide us with the script for the musical we license. So that's what the production rentals are for.
Yeah, that has to come through the same licensing company that we would get the musical from, MTI. Gotcha.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And then to provide the committee with history, I believe this is the exact agenda item that, like this same club last year. This is why the operating policy now says subscriptions, like unless necessary, or like one of those unless necessary. It's because our committee interpreted the event insurance as a subscription. So we were on this for a while, but then we did fund it. All right,
Much appreciated.
Yes,
It's
yes.
Good production.
I saw this and I was like, I don't know. All right. I'll go ahead and call for a voice vote to approve Senate Bill 56-138. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Right, with a vote of 9-0 to 0. Congratulations, your funding has been approved. All right. At 6:31 p.m., I'll go ahead and close agenda item 6L, and at the same time, open agenda item 6M, discussion and approval of funding for Lambda Kappa Delta. Valerie, are you still here?
Yes,
Perfect. Did you sent us a presentation? I just saw it.
I did. I sent it to Alexander, not you, though.
This one?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, you have 2 minutes whenever you're ready.
Yes, hello, my name is Valerie. I'm the president of Lambda Kappa Delta, and we're the pre-PT Honor Society at UNLV. Next slide. So just our mission and vision, we want to provide professional development and networking opportunities for people going into the field of physical therapy. We also provide community service events and resources to assist students with the construction of competitive applications for admission in physical therapy school. Next slide. So I just want to put a bit about what we do. Like last year, for example, we volunteered at Gigi's Playhouse and the Rock and Roll Half Marathon. These things serve our community as well as boost applications into the doctorate program of physical therapy. A lot of us want to go to UNLV's physical therapy school. And at every meeting, we have guest speakers from the community. So physical therapists from the community, UNLV professors, and we also showcase campus resources such as the Pre-Professional Advising Center to our members to help them build competitive applications. Next slide. So what we're requesting this year is first for events. We're requesting 50% of the registration for these events, like the Real Bodies exhibit, which will help us learn anatomy, Opportunity Village Santa Run, which is we want to have that as a social event right before finals to kind of de-stress, and well as a volunteer type of event because it benefits Opportunity Village. And we also want to go to the American Physical Therapy Association Student Conclave for networking in the spring. We're hoping to get SPF shirts and water bottles for volunteering fundraising events, other marketing materials, and senior materials such as stoles and cords. Thank you guys for your time.
It was pretty much exactly on time. Your job. All right, I'll go ahead and pull up your budget. Will you just remind me what your member count is?
Currently, I think it's like 35. I was
35.
there, yes.
Perfect. What is that?
43.
43. Okay, I know this is gonna be super nitpicky and I'm sorry in advance. But
Yeah.
For an organization that has 43 members, I can only give you 86 wearable items. And you requested 90. So
Okay.
I'm gonna, would you prefer me to take out like one from each?
So for
Or up
the,
to you?
can you take off can you take off like 4 graduation cords? Is that one of the wearable items?
Yes, and that will bring us even to, 26, yes. That'll bring us to 86 wearable items.
Okay.
All right. Vice Chair Prieto.
Vice Chair Prieto. I don't know, looking at line item 7, just the name of it.
I think I think I
something.
sent you the the wrong one. It's supposed to say the Real Bodies exhibit tickets. I don't really know what happened.
Yeah, cause
Sorry
I'm
about
looking at it, it just said,
I
yo,
don't
I'm
know
like.
why it said yo.
Has this already been cut in half?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's $35 normally. But I didn't use the Excel function. I just did it manually. On the quotes thing, it says $35.
Yeah, no worries.
So
And
has
then-
the student conclave registration fees and the Opportunity Village registration fees. Those are all 50%.
Perfect. All right. Do I have an amendment on the floor? Senator Sanchez.
I motion to amend Senate Bill 56-139 to read, whereas the student organization, after being seen by the Ways and Means Committee, has been approved for an amount not to exceed $3,255.04. And therefore it be enacted, CSUN shall appropriate $3,255.04 amount one time to fund the Lambda Kappa Delta, and where all costs are to be encumbered from the CSUN FY27 student organization funding budget in adherence with the Ways and Means operating policy. Second.
Motion made by Senator Sanchez and seconded by Senator Gutierrez. Any questions on the motion itself? Yes.
Will I get like an updated copy of the budget with the 26 chords sent to me or something? Okay.
Yes. So we will make sure to send that to you.
Okay.
All right. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? With a vote of 9-0, the amendment has passed. Any other questions on this budget? Oh, that is a clerical. I don't even know how that happened. Okay. I'll go ahead and call for a voice vote to approve, Senate Bill 56-139. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, with a vote of 9-0, congratulations. Your plan has been approved.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you for sticking with us. All right. And you are all free to go, Valerie. All right, at 6:38 PM, I'll go ahead and close agenda item 6M, and we're gonna jump back to agenda item 4A. I'm gonna stop sharing this. Okay. So thank you guys. I know we've been doing a lot, so thank you all for getting all your things done, doing all your bills, everything. Last night, after we approved all the bills from our meeting 5609 and 5610, you guys can now send the thank you, whatever your budget is passed through Senate. It'll just take a couple weeks. And then if you've already sent some of those, make sure you reply to them or attach the final budget. to, so if you've already sent the email, just reply to yourself and send their budget. I have linked the final budgets in the liaison tracker. This is just for their reference so that they know, because sometimes when we amend it and stuff, we don't actually send them the updated one. And then when receipt collection happens, they're confused. They forgot that we amended anything. So just reply to that yourself if you already sent those emails and just attach their budget. I made it easy for you guys, but I put them on the tracker, but don't send the one that's in your folder, because from the first meeting, some of them are copies of the ones in your folder, so just please send the one on the tracker. Cause that's the one that was amended. And then I posted, I need to post it physically still, but I posted the agenda for next week. Next week's meeting is gonna be slightly longer than this one. This one was short because 2 RSOs didn't show up. So, because they told me in advance, but they're gonna be on next meeting, so this meeting we had 2 less. Next meeting, we're gonna have 2 more. So it'll just be a little bit longer, just so you guys know. Do I have any questions from anybody? And then I just wanna give a shout out and recognition to Senator Beals. Senator Beals will be leaving our committee. This is her last meeting with us. She has a class on Tuesday nights. So I just want to thank Senator Beals for your great work in the committee. She's done a lot for us. So just everyone give a round of applause.
Thank you.
And with that, I'll go ahead and close agenda item 4A at 6:40 PM and go ahead and open agenda item 8. Public comment. This is a time anyone from the public may come and speak. Members of the public, you are limited to 3 minutes for your public comment. Please refrain from saying anything slanderous or defamation of character, as I have the right to limit your comment. When you come to the podium, please state your first and spell your last name for the record. Does anyone have any public comment? All right. Seeing none, or anything online?
Nope.
All right, seeing none, I will go ahead and close public comment at 6:41 and at the same time adjourn this meeting. All right, thank you guys. We'll see you next week.
Good night.
Night.